Um, so good morning, everyone. I didn't think I was going to come on and make a video today, but it felt important to share a message that I was given just before. So I guess I, even though I might question it and be like, "Am I going to be doing this?" Well, here I am, and so I'm just going to trust that process and just go with it, because at the end of the day, I guess what I have learned and the knowledge and the wisdom and the messages aren't just for me to hold on to. I do feel like it needs to be shared. Um, so the message I got before, so the beauty of it is that not everything is going to be like some big thing's going to drop out of the sky and you're going to hear like a big thunderbolt of lightning, and maybe you will, but I don't know. I guess it's different for everybody. So the message I got was I was just doing my dishes because I'm actually getting ready for the gym, and as I was doing the dishes, and it's a cloudy day here in Ōtautahi. It's pretty cloudy. It's been raining. Um, the sun came through, and so the sun came through, obviously shone through the clouds. And as I was standing there doing the dishes and the sun came through, it hit me here in the third eye. And then I just had this overwhelming sense of absolute love and encouragement and support, and a reminder from the sun that all is well. So that's what came up, all is well. And I'm getting goosebumps on the back of my head as I mention this. So what it felt like to me was a reminder that, yeah, there's lots going on the planet, as we all know, lots of uncertainty and a lot of fear. And I guess what I was being reminded of to share was that don't forget that every soul on this planet has a role to play, and that we're all playing specific roles that we have chosen to play and to do before we even came here. And though I do understand that some of the things that go on the planet do not make any sense to a lot of us, and there are things in this world that even I can't comprehend, and I even find hard to understand. However, when I get into that, and it's a headspace really, because we're thinking about it from the head. But for me, what has helped me over the years is coming back into seeing it from a higher perspective. So seeing it from my soul and not from my head. Because I think if we got stuck, we'll think, if we got stuck in the headspace, then it does make it harder to move forward, and we will end up stuck in situations or in learnings and experiences that we don't understand. But when you come back into the soul, into the heart, it does make things a bit easier to navigate and to get through. So I guess the message is, and don't shoot the messenger. The message is all is well. So come back into the heart, come back into seeing it from your soul and not from the head and not from the brain, even though the brain has is there when we need it, obviously. Because when we start to move past the human perspective and come back and remembering it from a soul, because at the end of the day, your soul does know. And like there's so much there that you can tap into, if you need to and if you want to. I mean, at the end of the day, it's personal choice and it's up to you. No, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just passing on a message that may help anyone that is struggling with trying to make sense of what is happening on the planet. And we all know it's all going a bit crazy. So the thing is, if you're gonna stay in the human perspective of it, it will cause fear and anxiety. So I guess it's really trying to help you navigate it, come back into the heart, see it from a higher perspective. When you see it from a higher perspective, then it will feel more peaceful. And so everything that you're concerned about and getting caught up in, and the fear and the uncertainty and the anxiety and obviously anger, because there's a lot going on in this world that is just absolutely diabolical. So we, for me, and I'll speak from my own experience, but for me, understanding it from the soul is easier for me to be in that world than to be on in the physical world, really. Even though I'm in the physical world, but I'm grateful for the understanding, because I feel like for myself, if I didn't have that knowledge and that understanding of soul, then there are times in my life and in experiences and things that I've been through, I probably would have stayed stuck. Okay, so at the end of the day, it's just reminding you and to help you navigate life. And the vision I saw of the sun, when the sun was shining through and he was sending it here into my third eye, and it was coming down into my shoulder because my shoulder was a bit sore today. There was just absolute, like, that just big, huge support, and huge, felt like just big hugs, and like just could see the sun, and then it was felt like he was just there, reminding us that all is well. Again, then I'm like, oh, it feels like, oh, all this big love, and so yeah, so that's what I wanted to pass on. I did think today, maybe later or tomorrow, I was going to do some oils, but we'll go with what was passed on today. And remembering that if it doesn't make sense, it's okay. It's not for everybody, and it's all right. Just reminding you of the knowledge you already hold, the wisdom you hold. You have ancient knowledge in there, it's there. And if you want to tap into it, just know that it's there. So it may require some quiet time, or, you don't have to sit there with your legs crossed, in some meditative state. I mean, if you do, if it works for you. But sometimes all it takes is just sitting there and just having a few quiet moments. And when we're quiet and just allow it to come through, allow them to come through with messages, allow your soul to feel who it is, and what it knows already. And so hopefully that might make sense for somebody. But the message was too beautiful, and they wanted me to share that with you, that all is well. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Oh, I'll get ready for the gym. But anyway, have a beautiful day, and remember, all is well, and try and find some peace, and keep being love. Okay then, see you guys.